guys, my name is Michelle from the channel Then We Cross America, and this is my houseboat story.
And then we cross America.
The first weekend in July, I left Matt and the dogs behind and I headed up to Trinity Lake in Northern California for 3 nights on a houseboat with some family. There were 8 of us, my aunt and my uncle and my cousin, my grandparents, my grandmother's son, and his good friend who he's been friends with for many years. And so the 8 of us spent the weekend on this houseboat up in Trinity Lake. I had never been on a houseboat before and I really didn't know what to expect. I kind of imagined a lot like what it was, like an oversized RV type of situation, but I also kind of imagined pulling up to shore and being able to go on hikes and trails. And that might be the case in some places you go on a houseboat. It was not the case here because Trinity Lake is a reservoir and it's man-made, so it doesn't have your gradual normal slopes. It's very steep because it used to be a canyon or like in between 2 mountains, and now it's water. So there's really no trails for you to walk on, and when you pull up to the shore, you're pulling up to all of this very loose dirt and this, what I think is shale. It breaks very easily. It's not very safe for hiking, even if you did try and go up this 45-degree angle to get up towards the tree line. But it was very relaxing for 2 whole days. I barely knew what time it was. We just laid around. We did a lot of swimming. We did a lot of kayaking. We played some board games. We ate a lot.
Just like a drum, I hear your rhythm, you feel so near. Oh, California, all senses clear. I'll be alright. to climb. California, then you'll be mine.
So the houseboat was pretty nice. It was a bit bigger than I expected. I had more space than I expected. I mean, it was very small spaces still, but there was more space than I'd expected in this boat. There was some drama. I think with any trip, there's going to be a little bit of drama, and it got taken care of. It wasn't the worst, but the boat that we had, the AC didn't work, and it was hot. Like the first day we got there, it was in the triple digits, and the air conditioning would blow cold air, but once it got to about 6 to 9 inches away from the vent, it just dissipated into the air and didn't really affect the temperature inside. So that was not great. And so we had that all Thursday evening, all day Friday. They sent out because we had left the marina at this point, because otherwise our entire vacation would have been spent at the marina. But they sent an air conditioning technician out to our boat where we were docked, just pulled into the shoreline, and he couldn't fix it. So then the next day at 5 o'clock, so now we've gone 48 hours with this broken AC. For those of us that got in the water, we were lucky because we got to cool off, but some people didn't get in the water and they were still hot. So now 48 hours into this whole saga, they send a whole new boat out for us. So then we have to transfer all of our stuff, and some people on our boat were not as light of packers as others. So it took a while, but we worked as a team and we got it done. It didn't take too long. It was really good. But yeah, the boat didn't have AC, which was kind of a bummer. And they didn't have a boat to give us at first because the boat that they gave us was out still. Someone else was renting it. And as soon as they returned it, the marina people cleaned it up and brought it out to us. But that was kind of a bummer that we had to do all of this transferring of stuff because the air conditioning didn't work in those triple digit temperatures. So we got this new boat. It was over halfway through the trip. My cousin and I were planning on leaving on Sunday, but everybody else was planning on staying till Monday. However, there is a fire burning up near Trinity Lake. It's a little bit to the east in Redding. So as the weekend progressed, the fire continued to grow and the smoke continued to get thicker and thicker and thicker, and by Sunday it was pretty clear that we were gonna have to shut it down early. The air quality was shot. The sun was red. You could stare right at the sun all day long because the smoke was so thick it kind of protected your eyes from the sun. So my cousin and I got picked up by one of the marina staff because they were trying to be very accommodating after the whole AC thing. So they sent someone out to our boat to pick my cousin and I up Sunday morning, and we got to jet back to the marina so we could leave, which was our plan all along. We were on schedule. We weren't like officially evacuating or anything. That was our scheduled time to leave. But when we got back to the docks, we realized that the nearby town was under voluntary evacuation. So my cousin who had service texted her father who had service, just letting him know what was going on. And then we got out of town, which was great, but we needed gas. And 3 or 4 gas stations were closed, out of gas, no more gas. One gas station had a huge long line. Unfortunately, I forgot to record it, mostly because I was just panicking about getting gas and I wasn't worried about filming this video. And so we got some gas, thankfully, and then we hit the road and we were on our way home. Everyone else was about 3 hours behind us. They decided to cut their trip short and come on home, which was unfortunate because we had transferred this whole boat less than 24 hours before. But again, it was really good we had the AC for that last night. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened to us. We would have all died of heat exhaustion. Not really, but it would have been miserable. So that is it for my saga of the houseboat trip. Overall, it was a pretty good trip. I don't know if I would ever choose to go again, but I am glad that I went on this trip. If you have ever had to basically evacuate from your vacation, let me know that story down below. We are so lucky with how it turned out. Really, really we are. Also, if you have ever been on an RV trip as well as a houseboat trip, let me know which one you preferred down in the comments. I'd be very curious which one you liked and why. I will see you guys in a couple of weeks with another video. Bye guys.